Amen.
All right. So welcome to an all new podcast, Birds, Bees, and Beyond, a sexual health and wellness talk show with a bit of humor thrown in for flair. Let's dive right in.
Well, hello, everybody. My name is Kayleen Price. I am a mom of seven. Six of those are bonus children, and then one birth child. I am a mother, a business owner, college graduate, and sexual wellness educator. So excited to be here. And tell me a little bit about you, Brandy.
Of course. Hi, my name is Brandy, and I've worked in higher education since I was in college. I've lived in a few states and a proud dog mom of a Shar Pei and Lab mix named Beauregard. And yes, he is named after Marisha Ray's character from the campaign 2 of Critical Role. So I love me some Dungeons and Dragons. I'm a total dice goblin. So I am also super excited to be here. So today, in our first show ever, we're going to do a little bit of an intro to the show. And that's why you can see that this is titled Learning Along with Us. So, Kay, why is this show something that you wanted to do?
Well, over my years, 16 years since 2005, as a sexual wellness educator, I've had a lot of people that come back to me and say, "Gosh, I really wish that there was a place that I could follow up and learn more about what you have to say." Fast forward many years to last summer during this lovely pandemic that hit. I got a job outside of the home for a little bit of me time because that's important. During this time, I built some relationships in a grocery store with some young ladies and was kind of became like the go-to person. I guess maybe because I'm a little wild and crazy, they felt comfortable talking to me. I don't know. A young lady shared with me at the age of 17 how a gentleman, 23, and I use that term loosely, gentleman, 23 years old, was really coming after her. I don't know if it was in a super aggressive way, but to the point where he was not taking the hint. And it really bothered me that she did not understand that that was not okay. I remember being 17 and thinking, ooh, this older man is looking at me, not understanding that they don't want to take you to the movies. They don't, I mean, they may, but at 17, I feel like you should be getting your first couple of kisses, maybe going on your first couple of dates, and it being within your age range. So that was something that really pushed me over the edge, that I needed a place to voice my opinions where everyone of all ages, within reason, could hear what I wanted to share and what I've been educated on. So, a little bit about my backstory. How about you, Miss Brandy?
It's been a little all over the place. So actually starting in high school, I had conversations with friends when we were chatting about what we wanted to be when we grew up. We talked about how cool it would be to be sexual wellness therapists. So even from that time, we were acknowledging that the state of sexual education in this country was subpar at best. So then going into college and being around folks who, and especially women who really didn't know about their bodies and were exploring that for the first time in ways that were really dangerous. I had a lot of friends who did some scary stuff in college. A lot of things that, were very similar to the situation that you just talked about. They actually did it. So, and as I've gotten older and I got into higher education, I've had the opportunity to do a lot of education and programming around a variety of topics, one of them being sexual education. So this is a topic that I've had the, opportunity to do for several years and in a variety of ways. So it's kind of coming natural to me in this kind of next step type of way. And I've wanted to do a podcast for a really long time. But yeah, that's kind
It's funny you mentioned going back as far as high school. I didn't remember this, but reconnected with a friend from high school. And I remember all my girlfriends going away to college. And I'm like, just going to do the community college route because,
Mhm.
I'm going to save a ton of money. And as my girlfriends left at their going away parties, I actually gave them a little something and said, please don't get pregnant or an STD. So before I even knew that there was a world of sexual wellness and all that, even a sexual wellness therapist or couples therapist, I was handing out, accessories to keep them busy so they kept their mind on their studies, which is so funny.
Yeah, I for years, like I had so I was a resident assistant, right, in
Mhm.
college, and I had a condom and candy bowl outside the
Oh,
door for years. Like, y'all make sure, you're wrapping it, doing what you need to. I've got dental dams. If you need more, let me know. Uh, gosh, I could recount so many types of programs that we did, just to educate. And it, I could go on for hours about the lack of education before I got to college too. And then I started researching and then doing the education myself for others. But
mhm.
those are for other shows. We'll talk about those
Yes,
later down
girl.
the line.
Yes. I
Um,
believe that's how I met you was as a resident advisor at the university when I received a little phone call or an email.
yeah. So originally, so was working I did my undergrad and my master's over in Ohio. And that's actually where I was thinking about this the other day. That's where I first learned about pure romance. Because
Okay.
as an RA, we had a consultant come in and do some education. So I worked at another university before coming out here. And then when I came out here and we were doing some education, and I was like, I loved that program when I was a student. Now I'm a resident director. I have, my building and I'm supervising students now. I want to bring that to the students here. And so I did one of those forms where I emailed corporate and they got me in touch with you. Yeah.
First of all, I didn't know you had your master's, so I'm going to call you Master Brandy.
Oh, you can call me mistress.
Oh, Mistress. That is
Yeah.
so fantastic. I actually thought that you attended university here in California. So
Oh,
interesting to know that you came all the way out here to be an RA. That's fantastic.
yeah.
I mean, you couldn't end up in a more horrible place than California with our beautiful weather.
No, I had to leave the snow and the sleet for
Oh,
sun.
darn.
Darn.
Oh, darn. I do have to say, it was a pleasure meeting you when I first met you. I just knew that there was some energy there, that there was just something about you. I knew that we were going to, who knows, 5 years, six, I don't even know how long it's been.
Gosh, that was in 2013, I think.
No.
Yeah, that was my first year here. Yeah.
Oh,
It had to have been because I'm pretty sure it was either 2013 or 2014.
Mm, I'm
Uh,
gonna have to think about that and look back because I was not with Pure Romance until 5 years ago. So that was 2016, which
mm,
is pretty interesting. However, I was with a different company and we used to own the rights to everything on the West Coast. So that's probably what happened. But one of the things that I loved so much was being on campus and having all the students there
yeah,
who had not heard a lot of the things that I was talking about. I mean, for gosh sakes, just the basic importance of lubricant, even at a young age,
yeah,
that women and even some men experience extreme discomfort because they don't understand the importance of lubricant, or women understand that they're not broken. So these are some of the topics we're going to be talking about, which, oh man, get ready for some fun. Let me tell you. I hope you're ready to laugh too.
I'm so excited. Just the conversations that we've had away from this, just casually, I am often chuckling. So I think that we're going to have a lot of fun. And one of the things that, we've talked about finding really important is, audience participation. So this is pre-recorded, but as we, gain momentum, it's going to be really important for us to get questions and get feedback from folks who listen. So we are continuing to stay up to date on what people want to know. So that's going to be really exciting too.
We're researching some stuff that
Oh,
we,
absolutely.
I
Mm.
feel being in my mid 40s now. Oh, yes, I'll say it out loud. Turned 45, April of 2021. Good golly, Miss Molly. That there is so much new stuff out there that I'm learning right along with everyone, but also bringing in some really great information that has been taught to us by some amazing sexual wellness educators.
Absolutely. And that's why we talk about, and like this episode is called even Learn Along with Us, because we recognize that we don't know everything. And there are folks who are listening who can teach us just as much as we can teach others. And that's the community vibe that we want to bring, right? So we can all learn something new.
You see me dancing over here because I
I
am
do.
so excited about a special guest that we already know is going to be coming aboard with us to chat and educate myself. I get a lot of these questions and I don't even know how to approach certain lifestyles. So I am so over the moon excited to be interviewing some people in all walks of life.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, love it. It's going to be so great. All right, Kate. Well, let's see. What have we got? Something else that we're doing is in addition to the conversations that we're going to have, we're going to be bringing in fun, random things that may or may not have anything to do with the topic. So today's fun random thing is our cup of the day. So, Kay, you want to show yours?
Okay.
Yours relates a little bit more to the show than mine does.
I
Mine's
mean,
super generic.
do we really want to go down that hole?
Yeah, let me show mine first because it's
Okay, okay,
generic and then yeah.
okay.
So I just have this wonderful Umbra black and silver cup. You may recognize this from a prominent coffee shop. I recently learned that there's like this black market underground thing for these cups. It's
It's
so
ridiculous.
interesting. Oh my gosh.
It's
So
ridiculous. There is a pineapple one in Hawaii, and I have a friend that covets these. And I'm like, I want a pineapple one.
it's so cute. I was
It's
looking at
adorable.
them on Facebook and I was like, oh, I just want a cute mug. And there was this really pretty bluey teal one. And I was like, oh, how much do you want for that? Thinking like $10 because they retail for like 25.
Mm-mm.
girl wanted $200 for this thing because it's hard to find. I was like,
And people pay for that ish, girl.
they
People pay
totally
that.
do.
Yes,
I was
now.
just like, I mean, you do you. Like, I didn't realize that this was a collector's item. So I learning something every day,
Yes.
y'all, and not just about sex.
Oh my gosh. When I first started seeing those cups come out, I thought, well, that's really cute. I'm gonna run down and grab me one. They're gone.
Yes.
Gone.
Oh, which reminds me, they restocked today. So I'm gonna go down and see if
Oh,
they
well,
got it.
if you find any pineapple ones, let me know.
Will do. All right, what you got?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I've been married almost 10 years now. Actually, almost 9. Been together almost 10. And our very first Valentine's Day, I bought this for my husband. And it's so cute. So it's "You're My Favorite Thing to Do," and the little stick figures, because that's about as crafty or artistic as I can get. I didn't make this, but I thought it was just the cutest little thing ever. So "You're My Favorite Thing to Do." Bought it for him, and just like every good woman, I took it back.
That's so you're probably wondering, we talked a little bit about this being a podcast primarily, and we're showing mugs. Like, what's up with that? We are actually going to be posting the video of this also on YouTube. So if you found us on a podcast, you can also find us on YouTube. So we'll make sure that a link is posted in the description for you.
Yes, you really do miss out on a whole lot if you're not looking at Brandy's beautiful smile and my crazy facial expressions.
Oh my gosh.
You really are missing out.
And also Kay's background, you need to see the plush vagina that Miss Kay has. It's fabulous.
Yes.
But that plushie will be featured in a future episode.
It will. We'll be doing a lot of education, and a lot of goofiness too.
Absolutely. Reasons why you should tune in the future. Well, in that case, y'all, let's see here. So I guess I should say officially, welcome to Birds, Bees, and Beyond, a sexual health and wellness podcast / YouTube video podcast. And we're excited to have you on this journey with us as we inevitably laugh, cry, rage, learn, and love. Take care.